In today's video, we'll be taking a look at another hero pack from the Fisk Superhero Mod. And this one has some seriously strong heroes, and I mean super strong. So let's just jump straight into it. We are back once again with a new hero pack. This one definitely piqued my interest. As you can see, we've got a bunch of different heroes here, and these are in no particular order of like power ability or anything, but let's just jump right into it. Alright, first hero we're going to do here is Batman. You're probably thinking, oh, we've seen Batman hundreds of times. It's probably just going to have the same, utility belt and all that, but guess what? This one doesn't. So if we throw on the suit right here, you'll see that we actually get loads of different abilities with this guy. This is probably the most detailed Batman and the most fun to play with by far, and the one that stands the most chance against, well, any of these guys, because we know that Batman's true power is just being absolutely rich. We've obviously got the utility belt, classic, millions of times seen before, can't go wrong, right? But then we get these other abilities here. We actually get a rebreather, which looks kind of like Bane, honestly. But what this does is it makes sure that we can actually breathe underwater for a very long time. As you can see, the bubbles don't even go down and I'm completely submerged right now. So you can be the Batman that just stalks people underwater if you really wanted to. I mean, this ability definitely allows that. And when you're finished being the scuba version of Batman, you can just hold V again and it will come right off. Another ability that we have here, top left, is that we have brass knuckles, which will give us a bit more damage when we're actually fighting people. If I go in first person here and press F, you can see he gets like a little brass knuckle thing on the edge of his fist there that you can just whack people with. All right, we've got our two volunteers here. They bravely signed up for this. You can have the gold ones with the green or the black ones with the blue. And then we actually have the ability to charge these up as well. Oh my god, yeah, these are definitely something that Nightwing would use. Ooh, so it looks like it actually does explosive damage more than anything. Maybe a little bit of knockback as well. These golden ones here don't actually have a charge up feature, but I'm pretty sure these just give you way more damage. So with this version of the grappling gun, it works similar to Spidey's. So you can sort of press V to shoot up. You can swing like this. It basically works the same way as Spidey's, where you sort of get the good momentum going, but it doesn't do any of the crazy flips or anything like that. What you can do with this is when you switch it off, you can just go straight back to the gliding. So you can cover way more distance. So you can just switch it off, swing for a bit, jump on this building, and then glide around. Which is what I've been waiting for a Batman suit in the longest time possible. And now that it's nighttime here, we've got a lovely full moon coming up there. If we press B, we basically get like this really cool light up eye type effect, which is just wicked. Now this doesn't actually affect what I see on my screen. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because of the shaders that I have. I'm not actually 100% sure on that, but just to be able to have that feature alone, just to turn on the lights, that is just wicked. Up next, we have Barry Allen, the fan favorite, the fastest man alive, Aquaman. So this guy here is pretty damn cool. I mean, the trident alone is just awesome. I really didn't expect there to be like a decent model for it, but here we have it. So you're probably thinking, oh, what does Aquaman do apart from just swim? So up here in the abilities, obviously not as many as Batman, but we do get to draw the trident and just use that as a weapon. And as you can see down the bottom, it doesn't actually fill up any of the slots. So when you have the trident out, you do get vortex, which means you can just absolutely flail this thing and break glass as well. Check that out. Or even blocks. What? That is pretty brutal. You also get Magic Blast, which looks like this. Which I guess is just meant to be like a giant wave or something like that. I mean, that kind of makes sense. What's really cool about this Aquaman suit here is actually you get the ability to do some proper demolition work. Like if you can smash the ground similar to Hulk in a few of the other packs. This meter down the bottom will fill up every time you sprint pretty much, and that gives you like the ability to jump super high. To be fair, Aquaman isn't actually that useless anymore. I would consider using this guy in a battle for sure. So with Aquaman being Aquaman, obviously he must swim pretty damn quick. So you jump in, and you almost get like flight underwater. That's the best way I could describe it. You do the sort of Superman pose. So this is me just, gliding around. This isn't even max speed, but if we really want to punch it, I mean, this is just unparalleled. You can even dolphin dive out the water. Look at that. That is so cool. You can even do the vortex underwater as well. Look how deadly this is, man. Oh my god. So if you want to get up on shore, you just boop. Job done. We've got Shazam. And I'm tiny. So when you put on the Shazam suit, obviously you become the little kid. You're a little bit shorter than the regular Steve, but I mean, so the only ability that we have here is the Shazam ability. But they've actually included like some really good sound effects. Like listen to this. Look at that, and there's particles and everything. You get this like lightning around you as well. This villager has no idea what he's just seen. We've got lightning beam, which looks really, really sick. Love that. Can't go wrong with a lightning beam. We have smash ground, which is similar to Aquaman. I mean, you can run really quick in this form as Shazam anyway, but we actually have the ability to go super speed, which only goes up to level 2, but I mean, level 2 is level 2. I mean, this is still ridiculously quick. This is still just insanely quick. But if you think this is quick, wait until you see the flash. It is ridiculous. And when you're bored of running, you can just jump up and fly away. Speaking of running fast, let's finally get around to Flash here. Let's have a look at this. So usually with Flash, you can just run really quick and you get a bit of a armor buff, a bit of a strength buff. You know the drill. But not with this guy. So starting off with the classics here, we get the slow motion. Can't beat it. Run of the mill every day. Love to see it. For the second ability, we get Barrage, which is just an absolute annihilating punch. Like, reminds me of the One Punch Man suit where you could just throw fists forever. And then we can also switch abilities, so we can even have the arm vortex. Oh, look at this. This also breaks glass, so it kind of acts a little bit like the previous suit. But it's not done yet, because we also get phase. I'm not sure if the other Flash suits in different hero packs go this fast, but this goes up to level 8. I mean, just check this out. That is just insane. So hopping back to the phase ability now, when you actually run, if you press F, you can just go through stuff. Like, literally like that. Like, that is ridiculous. You can just run through anything. Like, nobody is catching you when you do this. At all. Literally nobody. I also may have forgotten to mention one of the most coolest abilities that I've seen in any Flash suit. Alright, check this out. You can just run up walls. Look at this. I mean, it looks a bit goofy, but I mean, it works. So if you want a quick getaway, it's literally as simple as holding space and you could just run up. Look at this. Oh my god. You can do some serious parkour with this. So the Flash in this hero pack definitely gets a 10 out of 10 just for that wall running alone. But yeah, it's pretty damn cool. So this is Black Canary, and as you can all agree, I look pretty damn good like this. So with Canary, you only get a few little abilities. You get the, you can either have dual tactical sort of like battens, or you can have a bow staff, which is pretty cool, similar to Robin. You also have a Canary cry, which sounds like this. And you sort of just glide around. That also breaks glass. Love that. And then you also have Deadly Scream, which I guess is just a bit more powerful than the last ability. And it even charges up. Look at that. That probably does way more damage than you would ever think. I mean, I would not like to go against that. So that's it for Black Canary. Not bad, not bad. Up next, we do have Green Arrow, looking absolutely amazing as always. Even got the quiver in the back as well. With Green Arrow, I mean, you're not really expecting much. He's basically just like a way cooler version of Hawkeye. But so when you pair it with the bow, it's similar to Hawkeye. You just sort of spam him. And that sound is just really cool. When you're firing the bow regularly, you can actually have it horizontal. I'm not sure if this speeds up the time of actually shooting, like the actual fire time. I'm not sure if it does. I really like that. And I don't even know if this is like part of the Green Arrow suit. I mean, it might be that you have this ability, or it might just be on all the bows. I'm not even sure. But in terms of stats, you do get damage reduction, punch damage, weapon damage, 60% bow drawback speed. So yeah, you can just absolutely spam these. So I'm not sure if the horizontal bow is actually part of the Green Arrow suit, or if it's just part of the bow, but either way, you have a great costume to work with. Let's go for Hawkman. This guy is really cool. I remember seeing this guy in comics and stuff, and this was one of the images on the actual Planet Minecraft page, and I was like, damn, that is wicked. So with the wings, you can just double tap like creative mode, and you can actually fly at a decent speed too. You can probably keep up with Shazam with this speed, I can't lie. But then the abilities, as we can see there in the top left, we do get the shield. You do get the shield, so that's like a little sort of wrist gauntlet type shield that you can just pull out whenever. Love that. So if you're playing with this suit and somebody picks Iron Man, you're gonna need the shield. But the weapon of choice for Hawkman is his massive axe. Look at this thing. That is ridiculous. And you can just hold this out and just spam it when you're flying, similar to Aquaman's trident. You can use it like mid-flight, which is really like unheard of. And then similarly, the counterpart, we of course have Hawkgirl with the white wings. And these wings look even cooler than the brown ones, I'd say. I love the white wings. As you can see there on the hip, I do have a mace, so we can pull that out. Look at this thing. This thing is deadly. We can also smash ground like we saw before down there. And with this mace, you can actually charge it up similar to the gauntlets that we had earlier. And this does explosive damage as well. Hawkman and Hawkgirl are definitely solid choices in a battle, in a PvP battle, 100%. So up next, we have Cyborg, and this is pretty damn cool as well. I love the model, like the little backpack that he has, the little shoulder things. It's always the small details with these hero packs that just take me by surprise. Some of the abilities we have aim, which brings out this cannon, which I love. Really quite similar to the Iron Man repulsors, which is nice. You have an eye beam as well, obviously from his robot eye, which is basically heat vision. And if you really wanted to, you could actually do these two at the same time. which is pretty damn wicked. You have the boom tube, which is like a teleporter, so you can just teleport around willy-nilly. And lastly, with Cyborg, you do get the force field as well, which is always a guarantee. So our next hero that we're choosing is everybody's favorite, Ryan Reynolds, the Green Lantern. One of the first abilities that we have here is you can reload your ring for the power. So you hold out this little lantern, which is really cool, and put the ring next to it so it charges it up. I've changed it to night because the effects of Green Lantern look way, way better at nighttime, I realized. So press B to transform. Let's check it out. I love this like glow around your character. That is so cool. I can't remember if that was in any of the other hero packs with Green Lantern, but I feel like I would have remembered it. So abilities wise, what we got the energy beam. That just looks amazing. Look at that. You get a nice little space gun sound effect. Listen to this. You get miniguns, which you could just fire from your shoulders mid-flight, no problem at all. But then similar to the Flash's abilities, we can actually change them around. So if we press G here, this is like a whole new range of abilities right here. We get the boxing glove, which we've seen before. You can just whack him in the face. You have safe, which is just like a force field, but it actually looks like a money safe, which is so cool. You have these chains, which I think work the same way as like when you grab someone with like a tentacle with like Venom or even Dr. Octopus, something like that. Because we've got the jab attack and we've also got the strike effect as well. And to top off Green Lantern's abilities, we do get telekinesis as well. Alright, so moving on. Up next, we got Wonder Woman. Actually, OP hero right here. I mean, just look at this suit. It looks so cool. I mean, with my skin, it looks a bit awkward, but you get the sword, you get the shield, you get the lasso. I mean, you can run pretty damn quick with Wonder Woman as well. Just straight off the bat, you can run pretty damn quick. And at the bottom there is a similar sort of like jump boost type effect that you get with Aquaman as well, where you can jump pretty damn high. We get the smash ground effect, which we've seen before. We can use our gauntlets here to actually deflect any damage that comes our way. Look at this sword. That is so cool. And once again, that doesn't take up any slots down the bottom or anything like that. So you're going to be chilling. You've got the shield, which acts as a shield, but it works the same way like Captain America, where you could just throw it. Like, look at that. Oh my god, that just smashed the building up. And it will return to you no matter what, so it's pretty damn sick. Absolutely vandalized this building right here. So with the lasso here, this took me quite a while to realize like what it actually did. It actually gives you like so much more reach. I don't know if you can see this on the video, but I'm able to hit that block all the way from back here. I mean, I don't even know how many blocks this is, like maybe like 10. So you could basically just keep people at bay really easily with this, because I mean, without it, I can't even reach the block from there. But when we actually have the lasso out, we can go right back. We can even probably get these ones. Yeah, you can. Even those ones back there. That is insane. So Wonder Woman, definitely one of the stronger ones here for sure. And you can fly. So you get that as well. So the last ones remaining here, we've got the Man of Steel, Superman, and we've also got the Martian Manhunter. So Martian Manhunter in his little blue cape. He can obviously fly. Pretty damn quick too, not bad. So starting with the basics here, you obviously get heat vision, you get intangibility, so you can just fly through stuff or walk through stuff like this. You also get invisibility, just completely gone, no effects, nothing, just literally not even there. And like you've probably seen before, you do get the ability to shapeshift as well. So if we press N here, so on the Planet Minecraft site, it says if we type in Martian Snake, I think it is, yeah, this reveals his true form, which you can kind of tell why he looks like a person most of the time. I mean, this is just a slug. It's just a giant flying slug, ladies and gentlemen. You can also just transform into like a regular civilian, so you can just chill, walk around without anybody knowing that you're in fact a giant floating slug. And lastly, the ability near the top is Psionic Lightning, and this took ages to recharge. I mean, I misclicked it and it took ages. So I'm curious to see how much damage this actually does here. Let's have a look. So if we charge it up, oh, it literally just one taps. Oh, DNA samples, nice. Collected. And finally, last but not least, we do have the Man of Steel, which when it comes to PvP battles, I have the worst luck in the world with. I mean, I don't know if I'm just using Superman's abilities wrong, but I suck. So let's check him out. Obviously, you can float. It's got the really cool cape physics, and you can fly pretty damn quick with this one as well. Can't lie, pretty damn quick. We get the heat vision. We get the cold breath as well, which I kind of hoped that it would actually turn the water into ice. That'd be a nice little effect. We get the super speed up to level 2, which is pretty slow for Superman. And I'm not sure if it's just me seeing this, but I feel like his slow motion is a lot slower than anybody else's. The slow motion definitely feels longer than like the Flash's, for instance. I mean, it is very, very slow. And down here, we get the smash ground, which is definitely a bigger crater than Aquaman. That is definitely for sure. Another ability that we get is Thunderclap, and I'm not actually sure how this works, so I'm just going to give it a go here. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely powerful. There's always one that survives. So on the page itself, it says that once we get to 700 blocks, we might be teleported to the moon. Now, I've never tried this. similar to the last ability. I've never actually given this a go, so I'm hoping it doesn't crash my game, but let's give it a go. Oh, yeah, we're definitely 700 blocks up. Did it do anything? No, we're still on Earth. God damn it. Let me try again. Okay, I'm pressing B. I'm not sure if it's working or not. This definitely is not the moon. I'm not sure if I'm doing that wrong or not, but yeah, I mean, maybe it's a work in progress. I'm not sure. Or maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, we are definitely not on the moon. Or maybe we are. Maybe this is just a super advanced like civilization that made the exact same city. But yeah, if you know how to use that ability, do let me know because I'd love to go to the moon as Superman. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's been quite a while since I actually decided to hop on with the Fisk mod, but it's definitely a long time coming. I do miss it. If you enjoyed this video, do let me know by leaving a like and a comment on the video. So until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.